Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So right now, I'm feeling some sort of like fast pace, okay, very, very fast pace, like energy, okay? It's kind of like a car hitting its top gear. I'm hearing like aerodynamic, okay, in that energies. Something to do with you being unreachable, okay, is the word coming through. And it's something to do with you gaining so much momentum around you lately that the people that are trying to copy you, trying to siphon your energy, have like these one-sided competitions, or simply losing sight of your tailwind, okay, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing tail lights as well. So yeah, let's find out what other messages are coming through. So starting off, you're in this energy, okay, where you're just like celebrating you, okay? You have this community around you that is supportive, that's gathering in your starting position, okay, around your victory. So I'm hearing like, if this isn't like a work environment, and you've had people trying to compete against you, trying to come up against you, trying to undermine you and play all these little tactics in your environment, it's coming to a close and you're being celebrated. And like all the people that have been almost like your friends, your family, your lovers, your partners, things like that, people who really care about you are gathering to support you in this endeavor, okay? It's been way overdue, okay? You've been reflecting, you probably had to even withdraw and like kind of detach from certain things, certain people, situations, okay, that weren't serving you to get to this like point in time. I'm hearing to get to this position, all right? And it's very like sweet and sour, sweet and honey, okay? You're feeling a lot of joy in your existing mindset, in your existing environment. But at the same time, people are heartbroken. They wanted to take you down, okay? They wanted to bring you emotional pain, trying to almost like keep you in this perpetual loop of sorrow and grief. Ooh, something going on with these cards. Like something to do with like, I don't know what it is. Like they forgot to do something to get back at you, or something like they skipped the step, okay? I'm hearing skip the level. Something to do with they just didn't use their, I'm hearing their intuition when they were trying to come up against you. They were just trying to silently play some things in the background, trying to race behind you, okay? Let's see. Oh yeah, authority figure. So this might be somebody who's like in a higher position than you, one level up, who's trying to almost like keep you down, stomp you down. But you've reached some sort of level of efficiency where you're no longer competing with these individuals anymore, or with anyone but your own self, your own past records is what I'm hearing. You're just reflecting on your own harvest. You're reflecting on your own results with this Seven of Pentacles, okay? But people are really upset because they're seeing you gain the results of the patience and investment you put in a long time ago is what I'm hearing, okay? It's almost as though they were expecting you to kind of like trail behind, but I'm hearing trailblazer for some reason, okay? You know, they're busy monitoring you, okay? They're busy watching your every movement, but it was a total loss, okay? A huge loss on their end. I'm hearing they're trying to play chess, but they were actually playing checkers and you're the one playing chess is what I'm hearing. It's almost as though they wanted to try to make certain movements, try to match your pace, trying to accelerate when you're accelerating, trying to get into the lane when you're in the lane, moving fast, pushing forward, okay? But they don't have access anymore, okay, is what I'm hearing in the energy. Whoops, spilled milk, okay? So they're just... they played the wrong game is what I'm hearing. They messed with the wrong one, okay? I'm hearing chosen one, okay? They messed with the wrong one. They kind of feel like you have some sort of witchy vibe about you maybe, where it's like they feel like you were onto them to begin with maybe as well, okay? And they're wondering why they can't catch up with you because of that. They're like, there must be something more than meets the eye, okay? Maybe you did a return to sender recently, okay? Because they feel like you're untouchable right now. They're almost like kind of like in this introspective state with you in this social environment, okay? They're kind of wondering what's going on. How did the script flip, okay? Because they thought they were up, but you kind of like didn't even speak up for yourself is what I'm hearing. You let your integrity, I'm hearing integrity play. I'm hearing something about your integrity. It's like, even though you knew that you didn't do anything wrong, people are still trying to come up against you as if you want what they have. It's kind of a weird, kind of like a gaslighting guilt trip kind of vibe. That's so weird. That Two of Wands is such an interesting thing. Kind of gives me like they wanted to kind of like move into your environment, okay? Let me see what else is going on with that. Like, what are they trying to do with that energy? Okay? Oh, okay, Page of Wands. It's like they're curious about what path you're trying to take, what you're trying to learn, okay? They're really curious about your endeavors, your goals. Maybe they probably ask you like, hey, what's your goals? And you're just like, you know what? Let me just, we're not going to get into that. You know, it's kind of the vibe I'm carrying from that energy. And they probably didn't like that. And they probably felt like it was like a sort of competition vibe, okay? Where it's like, oh, maybe they felt like you were after something that they want or that they were trying to pursue. So they were trying to like, I don't know what it is. They're trying to keep you down so that you don't like push up, okay? Is what I'm hearing. Wow, that's such a weird energy. Very, very interesting. But yeah, it's like they try to, it's almost like, I'm hearing like first impression of you, maybe, kind of caught them off guard, okay? Ooh, sudden illness. I'm hearing that if there was some sort of return to senders happening, okay? I'm hearing they're getting really sick. Their loved ones are getting sick. A lot of people are catching illnesses, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing like just like they're, out of commission is what I just heard. Somebody's out of commission, okay? It's almost as though it's like while they were trying to do all of this stuff, they burnt out, okay? They're going on vacation, they're going on PTO as much as they can, okay? They're trailing behind because while you're focused on all this stuff, okay, while you're focused on your shadow work, your shadow self, they're like trying to focus like entirely on like what is behind you while you're focused on what's ahead of you. And it's like I'm hearing they're catching the dust, okay, is what I'm hearing. Like they try to reach out to you, but it's like every time they reach for you, they can't. It's like, that's such weird energy. Yep. And it's because you're staying on target, okay? Like they thought you were the target, but your target is way further ahead, okay? They can't even see what you're seeing because you're in front and center is what I'm hearing in the energy. That's so crazy. It's like they're like, oh snap, like your target keeps switching on them and they're just trying to figure out how can they get you. I'm hearing bulldozer for some reason. You're bulldozing over like all of your targets and they're like, like why is it that you keep flipping the script? Okay, it's because you're keeping it I'm hearing you're keeping it wild out here. It's like you went into a forest that only you have the map to like escape, okay? They tried to go into this forest with you perhaps, okay? You knew where your house was type of thing in this forest region and they got lost kind of thing, you know? You knew the path untaken kind of path untaken, path uncharted? What that reminds me of something. Two roads diverged, okay? And you were the one who took the path less traveled, something like that. I think that's a poem. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe with that energy. Something about Ace of Swords, okay? It's like the universe wants you to stay, like, almost like stay in this sort of momentum of just being like, okay, I understand that these people are after me, but you're going to still keep it pushing, you know what I mean? You're going to keep that realization and just be like, okay, I know these people are a little bit, I hear it self-centered, a little bit self-conscious, but at the same time, you're going to be using your clarity about the matter to get to A to B is what I'm hearing. Get to where you need to be so you can celebrate your victories and have that full harmony coming through. It's so interesting. You have sweet and joy, and you have 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. That's so beautiful to see. It's like things are just working out for you, okay? Like they're trying to outdo you, but it's failing, okay? They're trying to compete with you, but it's failing, okay? It's like, it's so bad. It's because the timing is on your side. The timing is in your favor is what I'm hearing. There's something about you working really hard towards something and they, you know what it is? It's like somebody monitoring you while you work, but they're not doing anything. It's like, that's such a weird energy. It's like, shouldn't you be working kind of vibe? Like, that's like the vibe like one would be thinking when like they're monitoring you. Why aren't they doing something? Okay. They're also wondering why you won. Okay. Is what I'm hearing. Something about the race is over. Okay. It's because you trust in the divine timing of when things are going to come in for you. Okay, there was some obstacle. I'm definitely getting that racing vibe, like a racing track of some kind. Okay, you are overcoming a lot of blockages in your path, and they're just like bringing blockages to themselves, which is so crazy. It's unexpected development for you. You know, they were looking at you like, oh snap, I don't think you're gonna get anywhere. But lo and behold, you know, you kept it moving. Okay, and now you're gonna be able to have leisure. You know, because you remained lighthearted, you remained in your integrity, your compassion, your empathy is what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, and you have a lot of, I'm also getting there's some authority figures that have been examining you, okay? Based on how you believe, like your belief systems, your ethics, your morals, your values, okay? Examining their existing beliefs on how they perceived you, okay? This might be a boss rethinking how they evaluated you versus somebody else as well. There could be a lot of authority figures in the midst, okay, that are very proud of you is what I'm hearing. Yeah, very wise and supportive person in your midst. This could be a manager, director, senior director, something like that. But if they're changing the course for you, some sort of detour that's really going to put you on top is what I'm hearing, okay? You're speeding through because of your mindset. I'm hearing vitality, okay? Something to do with this vigorous I'm hearing this vigorous cycle is over, okay? Something to do with people trying to kind of concoct some sort of deception around your character, around your wins, around who you are as an individual, while also trying to copy you at the same time, okay? And it's because they're losing sight of who you are shifting into, the reality that you're shifting into. They can't keep up. You're unreachable. And like you're just solidifying, I'm hearing. Ooh, solidify. I heard butterfly. Solidifying your path forward. I heard butterfly. Interesting. Butterflies might be of significance, okay? But you're clearing the space for something new, okay? This is going to be looking very fruitful for you, okay? Something, ooh, I heard fresh start is what I heard, okay? Clean slate. Something about sweeping the slate clean, okay? Reflecting on reflection reveals who you are. Yeah, so something's coming back to you tenfold, okay? So if people saw you in a particular manner, they're definitely, I'm hearing intuition. They're utilizing their intuition to tap into who you really are. It's almost as though people know that you are nice, okay? But because of the things that people have said about you, kind of dictated how they are perceiving you. That shifting is what I'm hearing, okay? The slate is clean because of an action that you took, okay? That involved a lot of people. It showed your empathy. It showed your compassion towards the systems that play, is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that's a huge win for you. So keep moving forward with your, I'm hearing your compassion, okay, your empathy. Because at the end of the day, in this world of robotics and all this AI and all of like this machinery and people kind of just letting machines do the critical thinking, you're not doing that. You're using your human intuition to kind of like trailblaze the next step in your journey, which is allowing people to almost like, I'm hearing people are switching sides, okay? Even your enemies might be switching sides, becoming more nicer to you. You might be seeing that. They might be kind of like pretending that they're not competing with you anymore, but they probably still are, but at least they're a little nicer, you know what I mean? But that's kind of the shifts that I'm seeing here in the energies. And it's really just because you've been putting in the hard work. You've been working really hard behind the scenes. You might be working on the weekends even, like outside of the working environment or even this professional or some sort of friendship environment. But it feels like very like competitive, you know what I mean, in the backgrounds. But because you're ignoring all of this, I heard hustle and bustle of the scenery around you, it's kept your energy really clean to open up to new possibilities that are coming into you. I'm hearing into you and towards you at the same time. So keep doing your thing. You're manifesting a beautiful journey ahead. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.